Welcome to Madagascar. We go motorbike riding on this iconic island of Africa's east coast. We are 10 riders riding KTM's 350 and 450, riding as a team for about 2,000 kilometers across some of the most iconic and challenging tracks we've ever been on. The word remote might have been invented for this country. Mud, crazy trucks, friendly encounters, drowned bikes, baobabs, wild bridges, 8 days of pure adventure on this magnificent island, all the way to the accident. Let me tell you how we got there.
We are Nick and Mathilde, and we've left everything behind to travel the 7 continents with our Land Rover Defender, the Albatross.
Europe, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Asia, and Africa. A world tour for real. We want to see it all. This is day 1121, and we are in Madagascar. This is the next Meridian expedition. We just got to the moto shop. Everyone right now is gearing their bike. We come usually the day before we ride because it takes usually 2 hours to pack everything on a bike. So tomorrow morning, 8:30, we're gonna pick up from the hotel. We're gonna come straight here, we're gonna ride. So right now everyone's packing. It's gonna be a good team. We're 9 riders, all brand new KTMs, 450 and 350 from the year 2022. So how's it going, Erlen?
Good.
Good? How's it going, Pete?
Going good.
Nice. Good bike you got there.
Yeah.
450 KTM, brand new.
450 for the thick guy.
Oh man, nah. You're gonna outrun us, that's for sure. What about you, Bryce? Sup, sup. This is Bryce. He came to Morocco as well.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah, this is the same bike I have at home.
Oh, so you know it by heart. Thank you. What's up, Travis? You
Hey,
lost?
buddy.
You lost? You
Trying to
good?
figure out this Mosko system.
Yo, Chris, buddy.
Hello.
High five.
Let me get a hand. Let me get a hand.
I usually travel the world in a Land Rover Defender, but sometimes I lead motorbike groups in amazing places. Madagascar is a new expedition in a completely new country, but not our first ride together. We know each other, we've already ridden together 2 years ago in Morocco. The plan? Head south through the high plateaus, then west, chasing the iconic Malagasy landmarks, and then south, riding along the beach. For now, we're focused on one thing, getting ready. Well, good morning. Today is the day. We're 9 guys, 1 Norwegian, 1 Canadian, me, Frenchitan, and then 6 Americans. It's going to be hard terrain. A lot of people said this is going to be some of the hardest riding. I'm the one that's going to be leading everybody. All right, let's get ready. All right, the team is ready to go. Everyone's just turned up their engines. Everything is set up on the bikes. We've tested them, everything is working. I think we're ready to go, it's gonna be good. Yo, Brett. Oh! Yeah! You got it. Yo, Chris. Woo! Woo! Right, what's like this?
المقاومة للتغيير، المقاومة للحرية، المقاومة للحقوق والعدالة، ضد الفساد، الاضطهاد والظلم. من أجل الحياة ننطفي ثورة ثورة ما إليك.
Man down. We leave the tarmac and head straight into single tracks. And boom, first fall. 10 meters down, a hillside. The tracks are super tough.
Bikes have been falling literally down the hill. Here's another. This is where the road is. If I zoom in, we have a bike down there. So we were riding like that, and then over here he fell and the bike just tumbled down. Now all these Madagascar came to help. What legends.
This situation is kind of fucked up.
No, I know. You freaking legend, man. You survived.
Message received. Madagascar will test us. Luckily, no one got hurt. Travis, you made it out with no scratches.
من كل الأجيال ضحينا كتير عشان التغيير حلمنا كبير عشان نبني وطن جميل.
Who's not loving this? Alright, watch out, we got a broken down bicycle. Should we ask if he needs help? Français? It's okay? You okay? Yeah? He says he's fine. Okay. Yeah. I'm good, man. Welcome to day 2. We slept on the island. I'm going to show it to you. It's over there. Didn't get to film, it was raining a lot this morning, so the terrain's going to be really muddy on day 2. Everybody's ready. We have 2 guys with bruises. That's where the island was. And everybody's here getting ready.
Nothing like a fun night of rain to prep the trail. A typical day looks like this. Ride, find a village, refuel.
Right on the main road. And then right again. So it's now midday. We're literally driving through these villages and crazy slick roads. Literally nobody around except for tons of rice fields and the locals. Wow, this is cool. And we found some fuel luckily, so we're going to refill. Hopefully they have enough for all the bikes.
Barrel gas. This doesn't get any fresher.
Exactly. Do you think it's mixed with a little water? That's why you have that filter, huh?
Only mixed with love.
Oh, only love, of course.
Got the old fuel condom here.
Gotta love that. Couldn't have said it better.
I'm like back in high school over here.
Yeah, so that's a fuel filter, but it does look like a condom. Gosh. And this is the village. And everybody is staring at us, kind of, what are you doing? You know? Push down, yes!
Do what a bald man gotta do.
A typical day looks like this. Joke around through our helmet intercoms. Fall. Cross crazy bridges, number 1. Fix the bike. Cross crazy bridge number 2. Fix another bike. Cross whatever that was.
On va là? Ou on va là? Now we need to cross this little pontoon onto that barge, and then they bring us across. Do you ride or do you push?
We ride.
You ride, of course you do. Okay, well, locals have decided they will do it, which I think is much better because they do this every day and not us. My bike, there's another one. Fingers crossed. I thought you said you were gonna ride it, Chris.
They took it. Ready?
And after a few days, we're fully in sync with the country, covered in stubborn local mud. Chris, are you fixing that kid's bike?
Yeah.
You seriously are a gentleman.
Kids need wheels, man.
Oh, and do you remember Chris? We rode together in Morocco, Mongolia, Tunisia, and now in Madagascar. Yes, that Chris, the founder of Matador, our gear partner for this trip. The sling bag in Peru, the backpack in Australia, the compact towel in Argentina. We've traveled with his gear since almost the beginning of the world tour. And guess what? You get 10% off the Matador shop using the link in description. Good morning. It is day 5 today. Today's a day that we ride. It is now 6:30 in the morning, but today we actually go to the beach. We have to cross the whole valley, and that's 366 kilometers on those little bikes. Breakfast now, 7 a.m. going, and we're not stopping. Now the one challenge of today is that because it's dusty gravel and we're going at higher speeds, we're going to have a lot more distance between each other. And so the idea is every 30 minutes we're going to stop and wait on each other, because obviously with all the dust, everyone's going to take distance. We're going to lose communications with our helmets. And so to make sure we don't lose anybody, we're all going to share live location on WhatsApp. So let's go. Madagascar is a big island, 600,000 kilometers squared, about twice the size of the US state of Arizona, and we're always off-road. Progress is slow, but the setting, insane. Some of the best tracks we've ever seen. Still, we have to keep moving. A bike breaks down in the first hour. First breakdown of the day. It is now 9:15, and we have a flat tire. We've been doing really good. Already 40 Ks in 45 minutes. That's really good. In an hour, sorry. And Chris, always on the job. What a man.
عم السكون كل البيوت نام الكل إلا الغلابة عم السكون كل البيوت نام الكل إلا الغلابة يا غلابة يا غلابة صبروا يتأنوا بعيد لا ريحة تعيش لا كسرة كمان صوت أطفال يتأنوا بعيد لا ريحة تعيش لا كسرة كمان حال الغلابة يا غلابة صبر.
I'm giving you 5. Exactly. 100%. Yeah, I know. I promised. It looks really like Mongolia here. If you look all around, it's just plains and plains and plains. We're on a plateau, 1,500 meters, and just nothing. Just the 2 tracks, not even houses, a few huts maybe over there, but that's it. It's freaking great. The whole team is here. We've we've got 8 and 2 are back there. I think a brake failed and so they're fixing the brake. See that dust? He's coming. Everybody right now is pretty pooped. 200 kilometers in and we're dying, huh?
عم السكون كل البيوت عم السكون كل البيوت نام الكل إلا الغلابة نام الكل إلا الغلابة يا غلابة يا غلابة صبروا يا غلابة يا غلابة صبروا.
By sunset, we're still 160 kilometers from our goal. At night, we slalom through the unpredictable traffic. At any time, a buffalo can jump out of a bush. We're exhausted, but we push through because we know what tomorrow brings.
Good morning. Today is day, oh man, I believe it's day 6. Oh, I think it's day 6. Today's a rest day. We've got the guys in the water. And this afternoon, we're gonna go to the Baobab valleys with our bikes and just drive through all the baobabs, which is one of the highlights of Madagascar. And we will get to see the lemurs, which we can't wait because hopefully, just like in the Madagascar movie, they're wearing party hats and necklaces. No idea, we'll find out. So we're extremely excited. But first things first, we're gonna go in the water. And guess what? For the ones who know me, I hate cold water. This one is even too warm. I have no idea what Celsius it is, but it's perfect. All right, time to go.
After 6 days of intense riding, we finally take a break. In the most cliché Madagascar spot imaginable, lemurs.
He's taking my phone.
He's pretty hungry.
Proportionally, yeah.
Just chilling.
Cute.
It's so cute.
Mignon toi, hein? Tu t'appelles comment? Hein? Tu t'appelles comment toi? What's your name? Baobabs. Straight out of a movie. We love it. But we've also seen the other side. Remote villages, tough lives, people hauling goods across broken roads, limited access to water, healthcare, and yet always friendliness, resilience, curiosity. That's why we do these trips, to see more than just lemurs and the baobabs. Day 7. We don't know it yet, but today the journey stops for one of us. It starts as the perfect day. Let me tell you what makes a perfect day of travel. Great terrain, fun challenges, mechanical fixes as a team, and lots of spontaneous encounters with new faces. We had it all.
Just like Travis.
We got Travis #1. I got some photos. Chris said gentle. So we just crossed our first river of the day. It is 9:30. The water comes to the half leg here, just above the knee, maybe here. And we drowned one bike. So we remove the spark plug, accelerate, all the water comes out, and then you just let it drop for a bit. Luckily it's sunny. So we'll be here a little bit, but maybe, hopefully 20 minutes. This is the river we crossed. So you come like that. This part here is really deep, and this is where we drowned one bike and two others. Bikes stopped, and then they just continued pushing it with the help of all the locals. And now we're here waiting for that bike to dry. Oh, beautiful.
Ahead of the trip, we were talking to locals, trying to find ways to help once we were in Madagascar. They suggested we bring water filters. Compact, simple, they work great, but rarely reach the people who need them most.
You gave him the water filter?
Yeah, they understand it.
Where is the bucket?
Look at, they're gonna use this one here.
Yeah.
Pop it in. This is the water bucket. They're gonna cut a bigger hole so they can get in. They'll clean it out, and then they're happy. They
And use it as a water filter.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
In order to clean it.
Huh? Good.
Go. C'est bon?
C'est bon?
Oh, mais ça va.
Ils ont compris. Super.
We installed some, explained how they worked. We felt useful. They felt seen. We tested the water in front of them.
All right, Orlando. We're gonna keep going.
Day 7 was a perfect day until it wasn't. Every ride, there's a risk. We all know it. Usually, there's a few bruises, and sometimes one person gets evacuated. This time in Madagascar, no memory, no witness. The team found me standing in the bush next to my bike, on my feet, but with no idea where I was.
What happened, Nick?
I actually don't know. I was riding.
All right, you're in good hands now. We got the car coming.
There's a car here.
Really fucking great. Is it those cars with the Frenchies?
Yeah. What do we do with the bike?
Put on the roof. Okay.
Could put it on the roof, actually.
Oh man. They're
We'll
gonna
sort the bike out.
My collar
Alright.
hurts though.
We got the car here. The fellas went and retrieved a 4x4. We got Nick in a sling.
Was he far to 4x4? Did you have to ride a while? How long have you been here on the ground?
You've been here about 10, maybe 15 minutes.
To me, it sounds like a minute.
Yeah.
So I was sleeping for the past 10.
No, you've been awake.
Okay,
been
but it's
awake.
only now that I'm like actually picking up my brain.
Yeah, you're starting to remember things now. You know where you are now. You know who
Yeah.
we are.
But I don't know what month. I think it's May, huh?
Yeah, it's May. It's May.
Oh, okay, thank you. It's May. Oh, the French girl, Caroline.
Help out the fellow Frenchman.
You remember her name, but you don't remember Pete?
She was talking to me. She said she wanted to join this trip.
Well, now you're joining their trip.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. Atta boy.
Yup.
Good job. Yeah, you're right. Listen in with his gear.
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, up.
It took 4 days to evacuate me. First to a hotel, then a bush clinic that couldn't do any scans or fix a broken bone, then to a regional hospital who could finally do some scans and get a final diagnosis.
That was a painful crash. My collarbone snapped in half. The story was that I was riding down a track, leading the pack, and Next thing I remember is waking up and not remembering where I was. I was asking people, what country am I in? Why am I here? But I have no idea of the 10 minutes before the crash itself, and 10 minutes after the crash. We are kind of in a small town. Where I crashed was middle of nowhere, so we were very lucky that there was a truck that was able to bring me to the next place, and I took an ambulance for 5 hours. So luckily we did find an ambulance that brought me here, and now the idea is to bring me back to Tana, the capital. I just gave away my helmet to this guy. Thank you very much. Okay, good. Just gave away my helmet to that guy. I think he's very happy. Now he's walking away with the helmet.
Some say there are two kinds of riders, those who have fallen and those who will. It was my turn. Does it change the way I'll ride? We'll see on the next one. What will I remember from this trip? Only the good. Madagascar was the most challenging and epic ride I've ever done. An incredible culture experience and humbling experience. Did it teach me something? Yeah. This team is the team. Love adventure? Want to test yourself? Join one of our expeditions by signing up onto the link in the description. Evacuated back to France, surgery, recovery. In the next episode, we bring you back to Southeast Asia in our dear 4x4. Subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.